Didn't Lewis tell us it was an abattoir at one point or something?
Well, he called it an abattoir,
yeah.
but
we're not sure if that's
something
true
to do with the veterinary department.
Okay. Good evening, YouTube.
Hello.
Welcome to show 3 of day 11.
Yeah.
It's day 11, isn't it?
I think so. Still.
We're sure it's day 11, not day 10.
No, I think you've been saying day 11 all the way through.
Oh, good. I'm not so sure.
Well, just remind me, do we count day 1 as
day 1 is day
1?
Day 1 is day 1.
Yeah, but we didn't see anything, did we?
No, but we tripped.
Oh,
so
okay.
so
that's...
just hold on.
Yeah.
Day 11.
Day 11.
Finally, we got there. Right, okay, sorry about that. It's quite late, it's about 11:30. And this evening we went to see, and it's not actually going to be in production until the 16th, but we saw a final rehearsal, didn't we, of Radio 69. Do you want to read just the blurb bit?
Yeah.
The...
So, Radio 69 is an irreverent, queer British comedy set in a radio station in the Scottish borders. It follows the normally mundane lives of the people who work there on an adventure that involves irony, betrayal, and Nicola Sturgeon's red blazer, as everything falls apart around them in a race against time to stop the station from closing forever after the incident. The problem? No one can seem to remember what the incident was.
Yeah, it's true.
Between the meta moments, on-the-nose jokes and more subtle humour, there is something to make everyone smile in this brand new comedy.
Now, I feel this was very brave of them to let us see them in what is a final rehearsal.
Yeah.
Really, because they didn't, it wasn't lit at all. It was just a room in the basement of Summer Hall, sorry. Forgot the S doesn't exist. And the acoustics, and I was able to film a little bit, and we'll pop that in. But the acoustics were quite poor, so it's quite a reverberant room. And I mean, and you know, that's just the fact of it was really. I mean, there was nothing we could really do about that. I mean, I felt that, and this is not a criticism, but it was quite difficult to hear when sort of loud things were going on, and that is down to the room. That's not down to the actors or the performance or the play. It was just quite difficult at times to hear it. I really quite liked it, and it's very difficult for us to review a play before it's in front of a real live audience, and I have to thank Lewis, who is the producer, for allowing us, and Elaine, who writes for some magazines, to actually see this production before it actually goes live.
Because none of us could make the
16th.
actual when it starts on the 16th,
Yeah.
so they very, very kindly let us see this dress rehearsal.
Yeah, it's quite a large cast.
It is.
I'm just going to count the people that's on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
10.
One of the larger casts that we've seen.
Yeah.
This Fringe. And there were good characterisations. There were main characters. There were characters that came on and did adverts. Or
I liked the adverts.
And they played other roles.
Yeah.
There was a nice central set with a great illuminated on air, which I think actually, I don't know whether that
I
is
can
actually...
include that on the...
yes,
picture.
it'll show.
Yeah.
But that was great. And there were some good interactions. There were,
I really liked some of the, because there's fundamentally two relationships, isn't there?
Yeah.
And they're both lesbian relationships.
Yes.
And I really quite liked the interaction of those two relationships, and I cared about the characters.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There is one chap who is the cleaner, and we don't want to give any of the plot away. And he did I thought his dance. I can't remember what the song was now. Was it Tina Turner?
Oh gosh.
He came on and did
this
this.
Song? Yeah,
it was quite early
remember.
on in the piece, and he did this incredible dance, and I thought it just made me smile.
It was obviously a dance. He is a dancer.
Yeah,
he has to be.
Yeah, because he was great,
because of how.
you know.
Yeah. Anyway, we won't spoil it for you, but
but that is you know. And I warmed to it. I laughed. You know, I found it funny. I mean, again, the problem is, it's not been in front of an audience yet, and I would like to see it after it's run for a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's on until, so it starts on the 16th. So it's not a long run. It's only on until the 21st.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see after they've worked. I mean, they've been working it for months, I believe.
But you know, it'll be good for them.
Yeah.
To have it in front of more than just
three people,
three of us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it was good for them today to have a rehearsal in front of a live small audience. You know.
And there's a plot,
yeah.
which we're going to give nothing away, I mean, they've obviously worked really hard at it.
And it's quite difficult for us to give star ratings on something that's...
I think it is, actually.
Yeah,
I think that's unfair.
Because, well, this is a question. Do we give it a star rating or do we not give it a star rating?
We should have had this conversation.
We should have had it before. We're having it on camera now.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it, actually.
Because I feel, at the moment, it's a 3-star, but I think it will get better.
Yeah. I would agree with you on that.
You know, I think, you know, and like I already said, I think it's very brave of them to allow us to come, you know, and we appreciate the fact that we were allowed to see it in, you know, and I've never been to a dress rehearsal for a play. You know, so that in itself was an experience.
Yes, it was. I didn't quite know what to expect.
No, and like I say, I enjoyed it. I laughed. But for me, it would be a 3-star.
I certainly laughed.
You know, if this was opening night in front of a live audience with the right lighting and all the rest of it, and we wouldn't have, they certainly wouldn't have the sound issues that we had with that room. No. And you'll hear some of that because I'm sure the camera will pick up some of that sort of reverberation. It really was quite a loud sort of basement. It's in the basement of this building, you know. Didn't Lewis tell us it was an abattoir at one point or something?
Well, he called it an abattoir, but
we're not sure if that's
something
true
to do with the veterinary department.
Yeah.
So we're not going to ask about that.
No.
The one thing I just wanted to give a mention to the person who was doing all the sound.
Yeah.
Because that's quite complicated, and that worked really well. That was all the cues.
All the cues were spot on.
Yeah,
exactly. And they give her a clap at the end, didn't they?
Yeah, that all worked.
But very likeable. And I'd like, if you go and see this, although it's on the short run until the 21st, let us know what you thought of the finished article. Yeah. Because you know, it's, you know, we want to know actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
So we'll tell you where it's on. So 16th to 21st of August 2021. It starts at 7:05 in the evening for 50 minutes at the space at the Symposium Hall. And tickets are £5, £6 and £7. So it's not unreasonable in that respect, really.
Yeah, and the Symposium Hall, I know this seems quite obvious, but currently anything advertised for the Symposium is actually in what they call the Garden Theatre, which is halfway down Hill Place. But from Monday, the symposium hall is going to be open as a venue. Currently, it's only open for use of the toilets.
Well, we filmed in there.
That's where we've been filming.
So we filmed in there.
Yeah.
So
but it's actually, so there will be, because people have been wandering in looking for symposium, which actually currently is the tent.
Yeah.
But now, I just wanted to clarify that for people, because some people have been finding it quite confusing, but the symposium hall will be open, and this is where Radio 69 will be on from Monday.
So go see it and help try to save the radio station.
Yes, yes. We say no more.
So thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow is our last day in Edinburgh, and we have 3 shows to see. The first one is at lunchtime, and that will be Shook.
Hooray!
I got it right for once, not...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
No,
now, and we have just heard...
Oh, yeah.
That Shook has been... is up for an award. I can't remember exactly, and I'll have to find a tweet to it. So, it clearly is making headway, we are then going to see After Party, which is something we should have seen last Sunday, and we had to miss, so we've rescheduled that. And then we're going to have a look at the converted underground car park for Sunshine on Leith, which will be interesting, because they've spent quite a bit of time and money, I think, converting this car park.
Yeah.
By the looks of it. So we'll try and we might not be able to film, but I might be able to take some photos on the way in. So that's tomorrow.
That's at what they call multi-story.
Yeah. And actually after that, what happens is we start looking at the online stuff. So we ain't stopping.
No.
We're carrying on. So thanks very much for watching. Like, comment, all of that sort of stuff down below. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Places, ladies. She's in the building.